Hi, I'm Lisa Reed with the Showtimes Magazine, and this is Show Center. We're here in Louisville, Kentucky for the North American International Livestock Expo. Currently in the ring behind me, the Market Steer Show is going on. We are a few classes away from the Grand Championship selection. Well, let's take it down to the green shavings and Judge Callahan.
She's not, she's just a little stale in her overall appearance. She's maybe not quite as feminine up to that front end, but I think an effort that's certainly very much in contention. If you want to move her up in a second, I sure wouldn't argue with you very long. Everything that comes in fourth,
by Brandon Overland, Liberal, Missouri, 7th place. Entry number 61. Placings in class 15A Hereford females. First place went to entry number 158, SHF Coyote Dunn, exhibited by Melissa Grimmel, Jarrettsville from America.
We'll make a few comments here before we select our champion steer. First off, for those that don't know, Jeff Sargent was scheduled to judge your show, and he had a real crisis. He lost his home to a fire, so he couldn't be here today. So they asked, and I'm filling in today, and we're hoping that everything works out for Jeff. And I guess it's quite a crisis when that happens to you, and so certainly everybody should understand why he's not here today. It's been a long time since I judged the steers of Louisville, and I'd like to first compliment all of the exhibitors. They were very nice to work with today. I thought they did an excellent job. Let's give them all a big round of applause. And I'd like to thank the North American. This is quite a prestigious show. It's got a marvelous reputation all over the United States. And it's certainly an honor to be here and to be judging these young people's calves today. I'm going to take just a second and talk about kind of an overview. I'm not going to talk each steer, but what we tried to do today, and there's been some challenging classes, is go through. And I think the important aspects in judging market steers is certainly you've got to have muscle, because that's a product that we're marketing. You've got to have some degree of finish, so hopefully the cattle will get close to the choice grade or better, because certainly we're a quality product, and I think that's what drives the beef business, is the quality and the eating experience. And I think to go along with that, you have to have cattle that have enough body, enough depth, enough capacity to have some performance, because certainly conversion, cost of gain, all of that's very important in the equation. And I think fourthly, you've got to have some structural correctness, because for those that don't think that structure impacts performance in the feedlot, that's not true, because unfortunately this last year or so I do feed quite a few cattle that have been very profitable for a while. But structure is important. I think it's important in market steers just like it is in breeding cattle. So that's what we've attempted to do today. There's been some trade-offs. You know, times have changed, and what's the right end weight on cattle has moved up. You know, now most packers don't discount for carcasses unless they're over 1,000. And in some instances, some packers have moved it up to 1,050. I think the curious part always is on these market steers what they really weigh. And as you go through and as you judge, you try to evaluate that as you go. But again, it's been a pleasure. I think steer shows are a lot of fun. They're something that I've always enjoyed doing, and again, it's been a pleasure. Let's give the North American a big round of applause for hosting the steer show.
And your James Champion steer for North American International Livestock Expo is entry 81, coming out of Class 4, exhibited by Sutton Beller, Wisner, Nebraska. That'll bring in entry 32 for the reserve selection. And the reserve grand champion of the same class is entry 32, exhibited by Baylor Long, Newcastle, Oklahoma. Congratulations to these two youth. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our steer show. We will start our limousine breeding heifer show at 4:15. So limousine exhibitors start bringing those first class of limousine heifers to the makeup room. Go ahead, Coach Nelson.
Over here on the Hillsborough side, we got a powerful top pair of heifers. Two really good females with a lot of quality to them. The heifer that I started with, I'm one here. In terms of maybe being just a bit more refined and colder and rib, and big more modern size, the section might be just a little bit more like kind in that regard. But it's great. One is a bit tail is a touch, so you know what close to the style is the power they have in the class winner to the impressive top pair. I think the heifer that falls in the third, will quite nice to that front end, of course, all the way through them together quite as well. You know, we were
Indiana. In our Hereford show, now we just list our Division Yearling champions in class 18 and 19. Fifth place, 169, by Allie Simon, 11 in Ohio. Sixth place, number 1.